Hello, bachcho. Let's read the question. The question says, how many quadratic equations are there which are unchanged by squaring their root? So here we are going to use some of the key concepts. We will try to find out the key concept. If alpha beta be the roots of any quadratic equation, then alpha square and beta square will not change the equation. So for this, we are going to find out that alpha square plus beta square will be equal to alpha beta. And then we will be proceeding for further, and then we will be trying to find out that what is the actual alpha plus beta, alpha plus beta, right? That only they are saying. And on the other hand also that alpha square dot beta square is alpha. These both we will take up and follow the statement whatever question is being given. So given is roots are equal. Given roots of quadratic equation are same as square. There is square. Right? So if alpha beta are the roots, then we are aware as per the statement that alpha square plus beta square will be equal to alpha square plus beta square, and alpha square beta square will be equal to alpha beta whole square. Alpha beta. Sorry, this will not be square, that will be simple sound. Right? Just right. So using these two only, we are going to find out the value. So let it be 1 and 2. So let me change the ink. So this implies, first I am taking this one, alpha square plus beta square is equal to alpha plus beta. If I am taking alpha on the left hand side, or we can write it alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha. This is from first. Right? And from second, what are we getting? Alpha square beta square minus alpha beta is equal to 0. That is giving alpha beta minus 1 is equal to 0. So what it shows? Either alpha beta product will be 0 or alpha beta will be 1. Right? So I am changing the page and moving to the next. So I can write alpha will be 0, beta will be 0, or their product will be 1. Because alpha beta minus 1. So now let us see what is for the alpha equal to 0. Now for alpha equal to 0. I will take one by one. So for alpha equal to 0, from first, I am changing the ink again. If I am putting alpha equal to 0, then from 1, what I will get? I will be getting beta square will be equal to beta. Am I right? And this will give me beta will be equal to 1 and 0. Am I right? So hence roots are I can say 0, 0 and 0, 1. Right? They will be in pair. Now I am going to put up the beta equal to 0. Now for beta equal to 0, what you will get? You will be getting the roots. Put on beta equal to 0 in first. So what will you get? You will be again getting the roots as 0, 0 and 0, 1 will be the root. Right? For beta equal to 0 also. And now I am coming to the next. I am changing the ink. Just please wait. One value was alpha beta equal to 1 also. So, and for alpha beta equal to 1, what can I have from first? What I will get? I will get alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta will be equal to how much? Alpha plus beta. And when I am putting equal to 1, so what I will get? I will get alpha plus beta whole square minus alpha plus beta and minus 2. Am I right? Will I get like this? So now put on the alpha plus beta. If you are putting alpha plus beta, so alpha plus beta is what? If you are putting 1, 1. So if I am putting here alpha plus beta as 2 and alpha beta equal to 1. So what will you get? You will be getting alpha equal to 1 and beta equal to 1. Am I right? And if you are taking from here only, na? Alpha plus beta minus 2, that is coming from here. And for alpha plus beta equal to minus 1 and beta equal to 1, what will you get? You will get alpha minus beta as from here, alpha minus beta as 1 minus 2 equal to minus 1, and then we are getting 2 alpha will be equal to minus 2 and alpha will be equal to minus 1. So alpha equal to minus 1, therefore second set of roots are minus 1 and minus 2. minus 1 and 0. Sorry, beta was 0. Right? So minus 1 and 0. Right? So how many sets we are getting now? So when we are putting alpha plus. So first set of roots are these. And second set of roots are, because they both are the same. So that's why I am saying that roots are minus 1, 0. And we can say that we are getting alpha plus beta also 2 plus 2 and 7 also. So we will be writing to the next page. So we are getting the roots as alpha plus beta as 2 and 7. Alpha beta we are getting when we are putting this one. So we are getting alpha equal to 1, 1. Alpha equal to 1 and beta equal to 1. Then how many sets of we are getting? So there are four possible quadratic equations. Quadratic equation. Right? For which, if you are making the squares also, then also it is not getting changed. Right? So this is our answer. They were asking that how many quadratic equations are there. So I am highlighting it. And then I will be there are four possible quadratic equations. This was asked in the questions, and we have used a very simple, you can say very simple key concept, that is if alpha beta with the roots of any quadratic equation, then alpha square and beta square will not change the equation if alpha square plus beta square will be equal to alpha plus beta and alpha square beta square will be alpha times. Clear? So we are getting that there are four possible quadratic equations. I hope that you understand it well. Best of luck. Thank you.